Hello, Commanders. How are we doing today? Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Posted a video yesterday talking about the hostels, and hopefully that was helpful. I think I had at least one comment from someone who had said that my crew video helped because they were kind of in the same boat as me, where you're just having to hit hostels. And you know, I don't have to hit the hostels at the level I did for the video, but how much lower it's going to take hundreds of hostels a day. So I don't know. It's kind of something you'll have to judge, because the higher level, obviously, the more loot per hostel. So anyways, hopefully that's helpful. Check that out if you haven't. Just trying to find content here to help you all do better in your game. So today's video, I want to talk about the War Room. I reached out to a couple of different players, and I had one in the 60 range. Beast, thanks, buddy. Really appreciate you sending me those screenshots. A couple of different levels, and we'll look at that, where he's bought some packs and upgraded his base. So I can show you kind of where the rewards lie there. And I had another one, I think it was an Ops 49, send me some screenshots of, I think it was a level 17 building. So we'll look at that and just kind of give you some ideas of where we're looking at with that. So we'll talk about the War Room. Try not to make a long video today, try and keep it short and sweet, but add what helpful information I can. So if you're new to the channel or haven't subscribed yet, please do so. It really does help me out, help grow the channel. Remember to hit that thumbs up and the bell notification so you're aware of future content. So let's go into the base and let's look at it and let's talk through some of these things. And I want to start off by just kind of talking about how it works. My alliance is 6 million points away, 5 days left. And excuse me, I had actually said either, I think it was in one of my last videos, probably the first one when I talked about the Gorin hostels, how this is going to be a 1 week a month event. So I apologize for how I read it, because this says the war chest resets in 5 days. So I'm interpreting that right now as it currently stands, and this can always change. So if you watch this video, you know, months down the road or next year or whatever, this may not be the same, but I'm interpreting that to mean that we're going to have a weekly event where we will be killing hostels. And before we go any more in detail on this, let me say that I sympathize with the players. I think there's a large percentage of the players that, like me, they just don't get into PvP unless there's an event. They want to do their thing, do their mining, do their events, and then they're done. It's going to depend upon the rules of engagement or the row for your server and how you all decide to kind of plan that out and agree on how things are going to work. I remember a time in this game where, this is just me reminiscing a little bit, so please bear with me, but I remember a time in this game when I first started playing that rules of engagement, I'm gonna go against some content creators and some pirates out there. You'll not like this comment maybe, but I remember a time when those who spent on the game came together on our server and said, look, we know you guys need to be able to do your thing. We want to do our thing the way we want to. Let's find agreement on that, because players just couldn't compete at all. They couldn't mine at all, couldn't get the resources, and they didn't have the money to buy their resources and their materials. And so I think having a rules of engagement that works for everyone on your server is worth it. You just have to be able to agree to it and work on it together, I guess. So having said that, I think there's certain places where it belongs, certain places where it can make the game more fun and interesting with PvP in the game. But bottom line, how they've structured it now is so frustrating to the players that it's not fun for a lot of people. And if they're on the fence about the game because they've been frustrated, this may cause them to leave. So that concerns me, that worries me. Hopefully Scopely can make a change. I was talking to a player in my alliance this morning about it, and I remember a time on our server, I don't know how everyone else, but you guys on server 21 that have been here a while might remember, but they, for a while, had this, what they call the Battle Royale, where they set up a system, and all the players that wanted to join in just sat on the edge of the system, just on the outer edges there, and sequentially they would have players of various op ranges go in and battle. And there were no rewards. Scopely didn't organize it. The players organized it, and it was fun. Now, did I die a lot? Yeah. At that point in the game, I wasn't as focused or as smart about the game as I am now with crews and stuff, I guess. But it was just fun. And then as you go up, you'd be facing higher and higher level players. And it was like just a badge of honor, or, bragging rights, I guess, where you got to say, hey, we beat you this week. We'll see you next week. Whatever it was. And so got a chance for people to use their ships too. I only mention that because I think that if Scopely could create like an instanced area, like, and I think they kind of alluded to something like this, and maybe they'll come out with this month. I don't know. Sorry, not this month, this arc. But kind of like wave defense, where you go in with a certain number of ships and you just battle it out. That would be fantastic. Now you'd have to kind of plan things out and op ranges and make sure people can still get their kills and stuff. But I think that'd be much better than this galaxy-wide PvP that's going on right now. So anyways, those are my thoughts. Sorry for the rant. I'm going to move on to the war room and share with you some information. And if you want me to post some of this on Discord, let me know. The level 49 did post it in the general chat, I believe, on my Discord. But I'll show you some of this stuff here. So essentially how this works is this here is the war room. And if we back out a little bit, let's just look at the war room. So you're going to, based upon your level, mine's only level 7. I haven't bought any packs. Shield health, officer stat, isolated damage bonus, war room reward bonus. So your war room rewards will go up based upon your level. Okay, and it gives you can scan through all that there. So what happens is you go out and you do these various activities. So you win or lose a PvP battle, raw and materials and isogen, 1 point. That you raid. So when we're talking about raiding, we're talking about also, base raiding. So for your base raiders in your alliance, raw latinum and concentrated latinum, for those who are maybe using their, they have Ephesia and they have the whip, the forbidden technology that mines super fast. So stealing that will get you a lot of points. And then if you're going into territory systems or during incursions, there's extra points there as well. And keep in mind that this is an alliance event. You have to score at least 1 point to get any rewards here. But as long as you score 1 point, if other people in your alliance are more PvP oriented, then you're going to be able to claim these just as well. Okay? So keep that in mind. Over here is the war chest. I'll show that. You can see that here. Honestly, not great rewards. Looks like I get 41 5-star. Remember, I'm in the 5-star range, so that'll be a little different than some of you all. So not a lot of rewards. You click on the eye here, and it says War Room level 11 to improve. So once I get to a level 11, it will get me these rewards. So they do go up. So that's how it works. And we'll have to see if this is a weekly event or not. Now, let me open up. Actually, I want to start here. So here, these beginning ones are the screenshots from the level 49 player, building level 17, I believe it was. So just pause here, let you have a look at that. It looks like 4-star, getting about 153 uncommon. There's some parts in there. And then there's some more parts and materials. Emblem of Honor, getting 100. Believe in my base, I was getting a little bit less than that. But one thing you want to consider is that if you hold off, you, let me put it this way. If you're holding off on the building, you're going to get higher rewards as you tier your building, but you also need to be able to source these Emblem of Honor. So you might consider, if your weekly pulls, if we go back into the base here, that it's going to cost 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So technically you could open up 2 of these a week, it looks like. So do you want to just open 1, or do you hold off and see what you might want to hold off and see what kind of rewards you're going to get through the battle pass and other events? Okay. So that's a consideration there. Okay, so here is the ops level 60 in his stuff. So showing us at level 15, the shield health bonus, officer stat bonus, isolated damage bonus. And he's going to have some things, if you're not 60, that won't apply to you. Not a great number of emblem of honor. I'm just going to scan through here really quick and show that to you. Let me actually zoom in a little bit. Blurs it out a little bit for you, doesn't it? Let me go back here. See if we can zoom in just a little bit to make that easier to see. Okay. Okay, so we've got materials. We're starting to get some parts there. And this is, once again, be applicable, I think in the 6-star range. It's probably still pretty expensive, right? Okay, and then for comparison, he sent me the 26 level rewards. Okay, so we can see a little bit increase there in the emblem of honor, and the difference there with materials. So once again, the higher you go up in your building level, the better your rewards are going to be. And hopefully there's some good or decent sourcing to get your building at least going, but I think going forward, it seems like currently the sourcing of the materials to upgrade the building are going to be through doing your turn-ins, and so participating, at least getting 1 point a week if you're not big into PvP, participating in that with your alliance. So, okay, last thing I want to share with you. This I also posted on my Discord. Thank you for the community. Jules Verne, Quazel, Blue Mandalorian, and all those who are contributing. They have a Google Doc where they have a number of things in here. So thank you so much to the community for working on this and supplying information. This is a fantastic worksheet. I think it will help you kind of plan out what you want to do. So this first chart right here, it's going to show you the emblems of honor, how much it's going to cost you to get from level 1 to level 5, the shield, health, the officer stat, the isolated damage bonus, more room rewards, and the bi-weekly emblems and war chests, and that's just a predicted amount right now. Okay, then people are submitting for how much the rewards are at the different levels. For the different things there, you've got G4, G5, and that's looks like materials. Resources, and then we've got materials here. So all good information that people are supplying, and it will help you really understand. I think if you want to look at this, check out my Discord. I've got a graphics page, and try and put all graphics I find that are helpful there. Over here, I'm just going to show you just everything based upon the level, it looks like, power, and everything there. But I think the most useful information is probably going to be that stuff off the left, for how much it's going to cost you or rewards you're getting. I think for me, at least, the most important thing that I'm going to be focused on is what kind of rewards am I getting for each one of those. So anyways, that's a quick overview. That talks about the war room. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I hope that you guys are all not getting super frustrated. I have seen things like this many times where Scopely has introduced, and I'm trying to be positive, right? So maybe everyone's gonna flood my channel here with comments of, I hate this, I'm quitting the game, I hate it. And I get it. It's frustrating for me too. I haven't played as much in the last couple of days. I obviously did some testing so I can try and help you all out. But so I did come back a little bit. I just kind of want to try and be as helpful as I can here. But I've seen this happen before where they've come out with a mechanic and a PvP one, and it's just kind of players hate it, and so they made adjustments. So hopefully we'll see that. Don't give up. Please hang on, and let's see what kind of changes or what kind of things that might happen to make this a little bit better for everyone. So hopefully you can hang on, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks so much.